All right. I guess, some of y'all really enjoyed that talk I had the other day about asking the question, being inquisitive with your to become an expert in your areas. Let's continue that. I got a few minutes before work. Some of the comments I want to talk about, addressed the fact that artists don't care, and then some blatantly just overlook it because they know that there's things that come with with great responsibility comes. With power comes great responsibility. With knowledge also comes great responsibility. Great knowledge comes with great responsibility. So I can see that some people just want to do the art. Respect, but I think there's something to say about the expectation of being successful, and I want to shift that to this is your art. It's not my art. I take ownership as an engineer. I take ownership in making your art better. But this is your art. Let's talk about ownership. You want to be great at what you do, you got to own the fact that you need work. You got to be honest with yourself. You got to be true to yourself as far as whether you want to be successful or whether you're just doing this as a hobby or whether you're just doing this for therapy. Some people just need therapy, and music is their avenue. But you got to own that. You can't assume that somebody's going to hold your hand. You can't assume that somebody's going to just show you the way or just magically going to fall in your lap. Now, hear me. Sometimes it works out that way. It may just fall in your lap. Sometimes that's just how life works. God is good. But for the most part, you got to place yourself in a space where you can receive those kinds of things, number one. Number two, guess what that takes? Some knowledge, some effort, some ownership. I'm going to use myself as an example. Hey, why don't my songs sound as good as these other engineers? What am I not doing? I had to be honest with myself. Like, man, I'm trash. Sometimes you got to tell yourself that your trash or what you have done is not up to par. Set the bar. Like, okay, this is where I want to be. This is where I am now. How do I get there? This is where we start asking the questions and doing the investigation and then doing the work. I had to be honest with myself first to be like, I was never always the Tory G. I wasn't the Tory G then that I am now. Hell, I was even under a different name at the time. The point is, I had to develop myself. I had to grow. I had to ask the questions. I had to do the work. I had to own the fact that I'm not at the level that I think I am. And even today, some people see me as a really great engineer. I appreciate that. But I still have benchmarks that I place for myself. Some of the people close to me know that my people meter is small. If I'm out and about and we get to dealing with the folks, I'm ready to go sit down somewhere or go home or whatever. That's something I got to work on. I had to be honest with myself. If I want to be successful, I got to network. So I put myself in situations where I have to network. And it don't got to be nothing crazy. Like, hey, T, just go to the event for an hour. It's going to take you 30 minutes to get around anyway. Just go to the event for an hour. Network, grab a few numbers, get a few Instagrams, and duck out. That's all it takes. Sometimes you just got to set the bar, make it a reasonable goal, and execute. Hopefully this kind of encourages y'all a little bit.